Okay, thanks for staying with us here on BRTV, the home of talk and entertainment. Yes, this is your favorite host, Fiftee, aka Nothing Half of the US Dollar, the radio connoisseur and taste maker. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening, and you know how we do here on BRTV. We are going to be doing something special, by the way. We are going to be taking your music request as you know it. And you know the drill by now. The number to reach me on is 09076659000. That's the number to hit me up. You can send me a message on WhatsApp, or you could just send me a text or give me a call, right? While you request for your favorite songs. But today's edition of Music Request, we're going to be spicing it up as we are going to be combining it with music and me. How about that? All right, so I have a very amazing guest in my midst. But before I get into that, I want to acknowledge the presence of DJ Nikki in the building, been giving us amazing music, and we are going to be getting a lot from her even after the program. You don't want to go nowhere. You want to stick around with us and enjoy the program. All right, so yes, we are just going to get right into it. All right, so let him do the honors of introducing himself. He's an amazing, talented artist, but, you know, talk to him, let him get to know you.
Okay, hi, I am Gidzeey.
Gidzeey.
Yeah.
All right, so, but let's get to know your government name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my government name is Gideon Peters.
Okay.
Yeah, Gideon Peters, that's my government name.
Okay, but you go by Gidzeey.
But I go by Gidzeey.
All right.
Brand.
Okay, so, Gidzeey is your brand.
Yeah.
Why Gidzeey, though? I mean,
Gidzeey actually came when I was in high school.
all right.
So my people, I had issues with coming up with a name for my brand.
Usually so.
So
Yeah.
so there was this girl. She always called me. My name is Gideon, so she always
Yeah.
called me Gids for short.
Oh, okay.
Gids. And that time, whiskey was everywhere.
Oh, so
Wheezy.
that the Z thing came. All right.
That was how
Okay.
I just added the Z, and I had a name.
Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting. We are going to be talking about your journey through music, right? But as I said, we are going to be taking, some of the music requests, while we do this. All right, so let's take one song, and when we come back, we're just going to talk about, your journey through music, how you started music, and when you started music, and while we walk it all up to this point, right? How far you've gotten, in your music career. All right, so DJ Nick is going to take it away from me with this song by Omale, titled Understand, and this was requested by Clinton. All right, so Clinton from Lube. All right, so let's be taking that, and we'll be back shortly. Don't go nowhere. Enjoy the music, guys.
More music on trendybeats.com.
You don't go to my 100. You make a bicycle and a boy well. Not in my eyes, in my mouth, you don't tell her. I ain't telling cause I give you umbrella. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, spender. Give you my last cash, spender. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend. I give you my last cash, spender. Everything I do, I under. You know me under. If you understand, that's the way you do me. Understand. All of my fans are busy violent. I don't mind, I pick it content. I don't fight the uniform man. Oluwa, can you fix the problem? Thunder, fire, that your reason. Where they give it to make you leave me. Thunder, fire, that your reason. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, spender. Give you my last cash, spender. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend. I give you my last cash, spender. Everything I do, I under. I know 50 under. You know me under. I know 50 understand. That's the way you do me, under. Fiftee understand. That when you put me under, Fiftee under, Fiftee understand. Fiftee understand.
Okay, that was Omale with the song Understand. All right, guys, yes, you're still on to BRTV, the home of talk and entertainment. And yes, we'll be holding it down on the Music Request Show, Stroke the Music, and me. And I have the very amazing Gidzeey in the building, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Gidzeey, what's your story? You know, how long have you been making music?
I've been making music for quite some time, since 2014. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I recorded my first song in 2015. But officially,
That's a year after you started music.
A year after I started. Okay, a year after I decided that music is what I was gonna do.
Yeah, because I mean, I was even going to ask, you know, what did you ever have like a eureka moment where you just figured out that this is it? You know, I want to do this. So that would have been 2014 for you, right?
That happened in 2014.
So what inspired that? You know, were you just singing in the shower and then, or something along those lines, or?
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I come from a musically inclined background.
All right.
My mom was like every church we attended, because we attended series of churches.
Yeah.
So my mom always happened to be the choir mistress. So music was kind of
Part of you. I mean, it was an integral part of your growth. Yeah.
So no one in my family actually. We actually have musicians in my family, but
Okay.
nobody just took it as a hustle, as something to make a living from. So I just saw it as, wow, okay, I can actually be the first person to be a celebrity in my family.
Okay.
So and I saw things that I kind of like saw the future of where music was going to as a then. So I felt I wanted to be part of it when it was gonna happen. So we're still in it.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. I mean, you talked about, you know, your childhood, like coming from a musically oriented family or background. How was the reception for you, you know, especially from your parents? Because I know how most parents just go, hey, I don't think music, you know, you can make a career out of it. You know, just go to school, face your studies. You know, don't, you know, invest time into doing other things like music and everything. So usually people get that kind of reaction, especially on this side of the map. So what was it like for you? You know, what was the reception that you got?
Okay, in my home where I grew up, everybody loved music.
Okay. Obviously.
Yeah, we play music every time. Like we sing music together as a family whenever it comes up. But when I decided that was what I wanted to do, like, it didn't really go down well with my people though.
Okay.
Because my people always wanted me to go into professional courses when I get into school.
Be a doctor, be an engineer, you know, or
that. But at some point they tried or they could, but when I started making little headway, like when they started saying, okay, wow, this boy is really good and he's actually building up something, they just gave up. They gave up.
Wow.
They just had to
I mean, it was the resilience, you know, you said, hey, I'm just gonna keep doing this thing, and they get to a point that they have to accept you, you know, for who you are and what you're doing. Well, that's a pretty amazing story. But before, you know, we continue, you know, getting, you know, details on your story, let me take this message, and it says, hi BRTV, my name is Samuel from Local Goma. So shout out to the beautiful DJ Nikki and Gidzeey. I see you. Please play me 4999. Thank you. Okay, so that's apparently a song by Tiwa Savage. All right, so DJ Nikki is going to take it away from us. And when we come back, you know, we're just going to, you know, continue with it. All right, don't go nowhere, guys. Stick around and enjoy the music.
Sitting 99 standing, oh my God, oh. I get money before, no be property, oh. We waiting for down, waiting for Uber and Okada. No be so me, I want to live. Oh. I got to get the dollar. Okule. Plenty, plenty moolah. Jekule. Monkey no desk. Ikisu monkey. Double fiyon. I thank you, Lord. Mo fẹ́ ra Versace, mo fẹ́ ra Bugatti. Lepa todo, lepa shiny. Ele mommy, ele daddy. They want to yawa, they want to yawa me. They want to Bugatti. Lepa todo, lepa shiny. Ele mommy, ele daddy. Warishe Oluwa be. People still doubting who I be. My love bragga, Oshogami. What's a nation with no army? I got to get the dollar. Plenty, plenty moolah. Monkey no desk. Ikisu monkey. Double fiyon. I thank you, Lord. Mo fẹ́ ra Versace, mo fẹ́ ra Bugatti. Lepa todo, lepa shiny. Ele mommy, ele daddy. They want to yawa, they want to yawa me. They want to Bugatti. Lepa todo, lepa shiny. Ele mommy, ele daddy. Where the money they go? Where the money they? Hustling for money. Just to get
realest DJ Nikki.
Mo fẹ́ ra Versace, mo fẹ́ ra Bugatti. Lepa todo, lepa shiny. Ele mommy, ele daddy. They want to yawa, they want to yawa me. They want to Bugatti. Lepa todo, lepa shiny. Ele mommy, ele daddy.
All right, that was a song by Tiwa Savage right there. All right, so moving on, I have Gidzeey in the studio, and it's been an amazing time. Yeah, and so we've been talking about your journey through music. All right, so you said you first, recorded in 2014. 2015, I beg your pardon, but you started music 2014, but you first recorded 2015. What was that experience like for you, your first recording?
Okay, my first recording experience.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know I was going to the studio.
Oh.
It was just a friend. I think it was during when YC dropped that Jagaban.
Oh, yeah.
So I just jumped on the beat. But I didn't record it. I just kept it in my phone. I would just freestyle it to any of my friends.
So that's like a demo for you now.
Yeah. So one of my friends just wanted to just make it happen for me. So he arranged the producer and just called me that she just enter bike and be coming.
Wow.
So when I came and I saw that the place was actually a recording studio. Whoa!
Wow.
I almost cried.
Oh, really? You were tense, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that was the first thing that you ever recorded was a cover.
Yeah,
right?
it was a cover.
Okay.
It was a cover.
And how was the reaction from people? I mean, did you eventually put that out, or it stayed in your phone? It didn't go anywhere.
I put that out on a blog.
Okay.
On a blog, yeah, but I didn't promote much.
All right, so let's take this call while we are at it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
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 Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. How are you doing?
My name is Muhammad Abdul.
Oh, Mohammed Abdul. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from Abuja. Please, can you play my song Whoopsie by CJ?
What song is that?
Whoopsie by CJ, please.
Did you say Whoopsie?
Yes.
Okay, Whoopsie by CJ.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so we're gonna look for it. All right, so thanks for calling. Okay. Have a good one. All right, so yes, that was a request. All right, so yeah, we're gonna take that song, shortly from now. Yeah, but yeah, you were saying though, before we.
Yeah, when that session happened for me,
Okay.
it was, I didn't promote the song. I just put it on a blog then, and
Okay.
yeah, just because it wasn't my song actually.
Yeah, I mean it was a cover.
Yeah, it
There was
was
no
a
way you
cover,
could have commercialized it. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then did you have like a more positive reaction from people? Because I know usually earlier on in people's careers, that first song that they put out,
Yeah.
sometimes might be the determining factor. If you get a good reception, you're like, oh well, like I could give this thing a shot, or I'm not doing so bad at this, right? And I mean, it's different for some people.
Yeah,
Some people,
yeah.
however negative, they'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing. So, well, how was that for you? How did you perceive people's reaction?
I think people loved it back then because till now I still have guys who, whenever they see me, they quote a line from that song, and I'm like,
Okay,
yeah,
that was my song right
yeah,
there.
so
Okay.
that made me feel like, okay, people actually vibe with the song,
Mm.
even though I was not as good as I am now then, but it was great. It was great. The song was great back then. I can still remember.
Wow. I mean, probably before the end of the show, you're just going to give us some of those bars. That if you
Yeah.
still want to,
Yeah.
I mean, affiliate with those, because I know how those first songs can be.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
listen to yourself, and you're like, was this me? Oh my God! Like I really wish it wasn't me and everything. All right, so yes, we are going to be taking this song. All right, so DJ Nick is going to take it away from me. Don't go nowhere, guys. Enjoy the music.
Heavy on the asset social, man. Loyalty over royalty, y'all niggas know the vibes. Fuck your killers beat. Whoop it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back to your groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take of they roof, Chris. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with your trees, then she give it though. When I see police, then we gang low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. Bitch, I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, it go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Smoking the Zaza, it go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back to your groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take of they roof, Chris. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take of they roof, Chris.
All right, yeah, that was an amazing one. And yes, while your requests are coming in, we've been on the Music and Me segment with Gidzeey, and we've just been hearing his story and his amazing journey through music, and which is the idea of Music and Me, exploring the dynamic nature of music, the transition from whatever form of art, to the other. And art is very dynamic, art is multifaceted, and just really exploring the world of art. That's what Music and Me basically is about. All right, so I do have another call. All right, so let's take this one. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, how are you doing?
Fine.
Okay, what's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Ikram Abdurrashid. I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay, can you take your name again? That was pretty fast.
Ikram Abdurrashid.
Abdul Rashid, okay, you're calling from Abuja. How's Abuja this evening?
Fine.
Okay, that's good to hear. So what song do you want me to play for you?
Big Talk Boys by AV.
Oh, okay, Big Talk Boys by AV. All right, I've got you, okay?
Thanks.
All right. Stay safe, bro. Okay, so Big Talk Boys by AV. That's the song that we are going to take now. All right, so let's take the song, and when we come back, we're going to get to Gidzeey. All right, so DJ Nikki, take it away from me.
Ladies and gentlemen, baddest, realest DJ Nikki.
Me and my guys we take for bike oh. Now her location take for mine too. If you leave a woman she go off mine too. Don't be lie oh. We go use it rapper blind the eyes oh. Me and my guys we know they smile oh. Big talk boys we know they lie oh. Big talk boys we know they tell nobody. And you see wahala we can't move for body. Only one thing we know they like na police. One wrong move you turn to my enemy. So make you no try me. The thing they hit me like the bongo. I beg you bring another shy show. Take your lady to the condo. If we dey hit and she dey sharp more well. Oh yo, girl.
Baddest, realest DJ Nikki.
All of our enemies them broke tie. No competition, no denial. Una be cheaters, we be lions. Say we dey fly high, man, we never fly low. If we dey move, we know they fear go slow. No competition, no denial. Una be cheaters, we be lions. Big talk boys, we know they fear nobody. And you see wahala, we can't move for body. Only one thing we know they like na police. One wrong move you turn to my enemy. So make you no try me. This thing they hit me like a bongo. I beg you bring another shy show. Take your lady to the condo. If we dey hit and she dey sharp more well. Oh yo, The thing they hit me like a bongo. I beg you bring another shy show. Take your lady to the condo. If we dey hit and she dey sharp more well. Oh yo,
All right, that was AV with the song Big Talk Boy. All right, so yes, you're still on to BRTV, the home of talk and entertainment, with your favorite host, Fiftee, aka nothing half of the US dollar, the radio connoisseur and tastemaker. And with me has been Gidzeey in the building, and we are going to get to hear your song, shortly from now. But before then, right, how many songs have you recorded so far?
Wow. Okay. I really can't put a number.
Okay, to it. All right. And that's very possible.
But I think this year I've recorded close to more than 15 songs this year.
15 songs?
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite a lot. So how many projects have you worked on? Have you put together a maybe like a mixtape or an EP, like an album?
Okay. Since I said I started recording in 2015. So the whole time I've been focusing on just dropping singles. But this year I did something different. Wow. I dropped my debut EP.
Oh, your debut EP, okay.
Yeah, this year. So, and the reception was mad.
Wow. So what's that titled?
Nina Simone. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that. Why Nina Simone? Was she like your inspiration growing up?
Yes.
Okay.
Nina Simone. When I was younger, there was one of these my uncle. I just had her tapes everywhere.
Okay.
So I was actually the only person in the house listening.
Yeah.
Because I had this love for music, so I can listen to any type of music.
I mean, irrespective.
So she always, her music was on, because she was a civil rights activist.
Yes.
So she stood for something with her music, and that's the kind of thing I would love to do, and I am doing already.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is really interesting because on one of the segments of Music and Me, we talked about music as a tool for activism,
Yeah.
right? Music has been a tool for a lot of things, right? I mean, Fela Kuti said music is a weapon, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, it is.
it has been a tool that a lot of people have used even for conflict resolution, peace, just to enforce peace or kind of,
Cause
foster
change.
peace, cause change.
Yeah.
So music has been, a tool that people have used for different things, and which is very important to have a sole reason, behind your music, because
Yeah.
some of the most successful people actually used music as a tool for
Yeah.
something. So there was a purpose to it. So music was a means to an end, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that made their music stand the test of time. It
Yeah.
wasn't just music that was relevant for a little while,
Yeah.
because the factor that actually makes it stand the test of time, what's the soul of it?
Yeah.
It's what your intentions are, which is really good to hear, and I'm really glad to hear that. So Nina Simone it is, you said, the project, and so
Yeah.
how do we get that? How do we access that music now?
It's actually out on all platforms.
All right.
On all music platforms.
Yeah.
Put it out on all music platforms, and we are doing quite good numbers. And
Okay, so what do we search for? How do we get it?
you can just search Nina Simone by Gidzeey.
Okay, Nina Simone by
By
Gidzeey.
Gidzeey.
The Gidzeey is spelled as
Gidzeey.
okay, Zeey. So
Yeah.
Gidzeey. So that's how you can access, Gidzeey's songs,
Yeah.
and that particular project is titled Nina
Nina
Simone.
Simone, yeah.
Yes, and you just get to listen to it, absorb it, and enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually your first project. As
Yeah.
you said, it's your debut album, but
Yeah.
maybe you put out other project before that, or this is just your first.
This is just my
All right,
first.
this is your first.
my
All right, so let's get to hear one of your singles, right?
one of my singles.
Something that that you've put out,
Yeah.
and that you can also access as well on social media platforms.
Yeah.
Even though this particular song, I don't know if it's out yet.
No,
You haven't put it out yet.
I've not
All right,
put it out yet.
but I mean, just for you to have a feel of what Gidzeey's music is about, just get
Yeah.
to feel his vibe, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. And when you do, be sure to check him on all music platforms. Your iTunes, Audiomack, Apple Music,
Spotify.
SoundCloud, Spotify.
Yeah.
Just get to check him out and get the most of it. All right, so yes, DJ Nikki is gonna give me one of his songs, and this one is titled
Reform.
Reform. Oh, I like that. I can see the activism thing going. All right,
Yeah.
that's really interesting. All right, so DJ Nikki, take it away from me.
Officer, yeah, officer, yeah, officer. Don't check my phone, don't check my pocket or my car, leave me alone. I'm trying to make it back to mama, she at home. I don't want to die, I know my right, yeah, I know my right, and this ain't right. You point a gun at me because I'm looking fly. I don't do internet fraud, I hustle right. Boy, yet you tryna take my iPhone from my hand. Leave me alone. Officer, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Officer, leave me alone. Because I know my right, and this ain't right. I ain't gon' give you anything, not even bribe. I said it once and then I'ma say it twice. Say if not money you define, come out my side. I know my right, yeah, I know my right, yeah, I know my right, yeah, I know my right. I know my right, I ain't gon' give you this. Tryna get my daily bread. It is ironic how the police have become the threat to national peace. Discarding a right and a freedom of speech. I'm chasing my hustle and minding my bees. All up by the vest, I no give them cheese. Damn. What kind of system is this? The police are on the page, so they're turning the thieves. What's the explanation? What's the reason for this? Can somebody shed more lights? Maybe then we can see that it isn't right. Nah. It isn't nice. It's probably cause they're on the pace, so they're trying to survive. So they're harassing the youth and they're turn a blind eye. But I know my rights. I know my rights. Whoa, I know my rights. Yeah, I know my rights. Yeah. Right to life.
my rights. Yes, I do know my rights. That's why I'm sitting right here on BRTV. Yes, we getting it. All right, that's an amazing song, though. I mean, I love the bounce. I love the energy.
Yeah.
I mean, it just sat well for me, you know. So, yeah, I know it's difficult for me to ask what inspired the song, and I will ask what inspired the song, right? Even though, I mean, the message is pretty clear, you know. Yeah, knowing your rights. People being violated, you know, even against their will and everything, and you addressing or speaking to the law enforcement and everything, right? So I can hear a little bit of that. Yeah. So I mean, was there anything particularly that influenced or inspired that?
Okay, quite alright. Police brutality inspired the song, but on the song, I actually didn't only point out the problems. I also preferred solutions. Yeah, preferred solutions in the song. Like there was a part where I talked about they are probably underpaid. That's why most of they harass the youths, and then I just tried to.
There was a balance there.
Yeah, there was a balance.
I know it does remind me of one of MI's old songs, the Office Illegal Music one. He talked about 99 Problems.
Yeah.
You know, that he said, I mean, that what most of these people, they're probably underpaid. Yeah. You know, that's why this is like a reaction, or it's, you know, like more like a ripple effect, you know, that kind of goes around and comes around. And yes, exactly. So it's like an outlet for them to just, you know, air out that anger or frustration, right? And it comes back to society, and society is pushing back that anger again. So, you know, it's like a vicious circle. You know? So you providing solutions is very important, because most times all people do is identify the problem. You know, this thing is wrong, this is wrong, the system is wrong, government is wrong, everything is wrong, you know, this is not politically correct. But at the end of the day, what's the solution? What's the way out? Because that's the part that people should be looking at, you know. So if you are identifying the problems, you should be solution oriented at the same time, which is really brilliant and really amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so where are we looking at? You know, what are we looking at? All right. Before we get to that, right? Let's take a few more of this request that I have. I took this one down from my WhatsApp, and this one says, okay, Sarkodie featuring Oxlade with the song Non-Living Thing. All right, so we are going to take that alongside Flex by Kiss Daniel. All right, so this was requested by Malachi, and the other one was requested by Jerry Paul. All right, so we're going to take those songs, and so sit back and enjoy the ride while we have a conversation with Gidzeey. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Nikki, take it away.
Why you do me so? Oh, man, why you do me so? I don't know what to do you, why you do me so? What else? Oh, man, why you do me so? What else? I figure say we're doing this together. I thought we were gonna be forever. Not me home yet, but I was trying to make it better. See, got 7 miles, GB, family up for Stella. I guess I didn't get the memo. Minimum say in the bank, you sign it emo. You always want to make me feel like me, your demo. Michelle once I made recording my first demo. 2007, I'm a falling my work, I would dream. And until you soon, now it's like a dream. Obey baby cry, this is too extreme. And you wait, guess how many people go stream? Cause a lot of niggas know exactly what I'm talking about. They might be cheating, but member is not allowed. I swear to God, so maybe I was born faithful until the first female who suddenly broke a vow. I feel like you don't be my baby. What else? But you don't follow Aladigo. I know. I feel like you be my honey. But you go say I know fear for your bills, Yaro. Mama, I don't give up on loving. Because without you I know Sabi love. I don't give up on one thing, nobody. I don't know what I am again, I'm a non-living thing. No, I'm a non-living thing. Without you, I'm a non-living thing. Baby, I don't exist. I don't exist without you. I'm a non-living thing. Beginning I
I thought I was tripping. But I mean him said the time is ticking. And I could see that something was missing. Me my woolly Betty, I never kept you in the kitchen. Cause superwoman and I believe in your vision. What else? Can't bring me home, but I was wishing. Say me because when I talk, you know they listen. Many bema, but you took over position. Say of allergy, the pain, I'm also with Jamie in the vlog. We money now be see then a boy in your fraud. About the taco crime, me push it drug. Sika legitimate and as a blood. Now me feel say we go right until the end. Now so all along you they pretend. Damn, I guess I lost a friend. Thought I got it figured, there's a lot I need to learn.
Oh, you man, why you do me so? I don't know what I do, you why you do me so? Oh, you man, why you do me so? Honey, go. She make her come your place. Tennessee good day. What about the babes? Babes from UK. Show my name Millie. Timba Fago Bay. Can I touch any kille? Kill it to me, baby. Island boys. We the carry boys. She didn't get money. My kind money. Olu aloni ganja. Imi loni gunla. Bado loni vibe. Fella loni shrine. I just want flex. Me nobody all up on my head. And if I push your button, you go push my button, I go rock your body. Oh, see, I just want flex. Ain't nobody all up on my head. And if I push your button, you go push my button, I go rock your body. Oh, I don't know. I have one. 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 Wow. I have one. I have one. I have one. I have one. Diga ya bomba. I say my life just to see me telling me like a push sugar. Look at it about then I take on my side. My only sad ras, my only sad bad. Only gonna drink anything you put for the glass. Giddy girls, where you dey? Girl, I'm in the mood, make I show my face. I don't know how to party, but I learn from parties who never be caught on fresh. I just want flex, me nobody all up on my head. And if I push your button, you go push my button, I go rock your body. Oh, see, I just want flex, me nobody all up on my head. And if I push your button, you go push my button, I go rock your body. Oh, I don't know.
All right, great music coming all the way from DJ Nikki, ladies and gentlemen. And you're still on to BRTV, the home of talking entertainment, on another interesting edition of Music and Me, Stroke the Music Request Show. And we've been taking some of your music requests while we've been having the conversation with the very amazing, the very talented Gidzeey, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Gidzeey. I mean, I can almost hear the cheers, the applause, and the drum rolls. You know, there you go. All right. So, what are we looking at, Gidzeey? Like, what's your plan? You know, I mean, like we're far gone into this year, and probably you probably have something for the rest of the year, or you're planning out something for next year. What are your plans, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to drop. I wouldn't call it an EP because it would be more than 10 tracks.
All right.
So, and I don't call it
an LP as well. Yeah.
So
you can call it it could just be like your album.
Okay.
Your studio album.
Okay, yeah, studio album sounds. Because when I put the word album, people will be expecting the whole thing that comes with dropping an album.
Yeah, and you really don't want that extras. Yeah.
So I just want people to just listen to some feel good music that basically touches every facet of life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm working seriously on that, and I want to pull some collaborations with some of the biggest artists in Abuja.
Okay.
So me and my team, we are working on that also. And then video shoots
Okay.
Yeah, I did a video for one of my songs early this year.
Okay.
Well, I've not yet released it yet.
Okay.
So releasing that video too.
It's in the pipeline.
Yeah, it's in the pipeline.
Okay.
Yeah, just that and a couple of other things to from browse Lagos, check Lagos, and be back.
Oh, okay. Wow. I mean, those are some great plans.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in the next maybe 5 years?
Okay. In the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow. I see myself bigger than where I am now.
Okay.
Yeah. I picture myself in a more comfortable place, making music, doing what I love. So yeah, making money from my music.
Obviously,
More money
you
from
know.
my music in
Yeah.
the
Okay.
next
More
one.
money.
More money.
All right. So you talked about having a team.
Yeah.
Do you have a management, or you're just standing solo? And
I'm an independent artist,
all right.
but I have friends
Okay, that support your music.
who do one or two for me just to keep things going smoothly. Because I'm an independent artist.
Yeah,
but
but I mean,
can't
you can't do it all.
everything
Yeah, I mean,
by
no man's
myself.
an island.
So
Yeah.
I have a few loyal friends who
Yeah,
no strings attached.
They
just-
serve. Okay, they
just-
serve as your management
yeah,
for
my
now.
management
Yeah.
for now.
Maybe you have one doing the PR job. You have this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
handling. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
your accounts or social media
Yeah,
and everything,
yeah.
and making sure that your music is. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you get your gigs yourself. You do all that.
About the gigs, so my friends fetch gigs for me,
All right.
and then there are some that I'm an upcoming artist, so there
Yeah.
are some that I have to walk up to the
Definitely.
organizers, and I just be like, "This is my
listen
song."
to my song.
I'm good.
Yeah. What
Put
do you
me-
think?
give
And
me a
put me on.
platform.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So and some people may just refer me based on what I did at their last show. They can just refer me to someone that's organizing something, and I just get a
Wow.
call for that.
All right, I got a call here. Let me take a call and let's hear what's going on. Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Hey, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, what's your name and where are you calling me from?
I'm Esther Somaila. I'm calling from Abuja.
Oh, Esther Samaila from Abuja. Okay. So, what
Yes,
song do you want me to
actually,
play
I'm
for you?
watching you guys live on TV.
Yeah, we're watching you too.
You
I'm just
guys
kidding.
are
We're not
serious.
watching you. All right. So, what song do you want us to play for you?
I want KTK by Rex.
Sorry, you said KDK?
By Rexy.
Okay, by Rexy.
Yes.
Did you say the song is KDK, right?
Yes.
Okay, by Rexy. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. We got you. All right. Do have a beautiful evening, okay?
Sorry?
Thanks for calling. I said have a beautiful evening and thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right.
Good night.
Bye. So the song is KPK by Rexy. This is KPK. Yeah, by Rexy. All right. So yes, we're going to be taking that song shortly from now. All right. So yes, you were saying, before the call came in, you've seen yourself projecting, that's where you want to be in 5 years from now. But what are those possible or those collaborations that you see yourself doing in the future? Like, or are you given the chance tomorrow to record, who are those people that you would want to work with?
Okay. First things first. I love my city. I love Abuja. So I would love to make money doing music in Abuja. So if I ever had a shot to collaborate with any of the artists, I think it would be Psycho YP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's like one of the biggest acts from Abuja
ABJ, yeah.
right now. So I would love to work with Psycho YP. Then I would love to work with MI Abaga.
Oh, Abaga, yeah.
Yeah. Love to work with MI Abaga. Then producers.
Okay.
For producers, I would love to work with SARS. Yeah.
SARS on the bit.
Yeah,
All right.
SARS, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty much a short list, though. All right.
It's
no, but
long.
it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I know there are a lot of them.
There are a lot of
right?
names.
But how about international acts, though? Like where?
Okay. International acts. There's this guy from South Africa.
All right.
They call him Aries.
Oh, Aries. Yeah, I know Aries.
Yeah. So man, I'm
fan.
like the #1 fan in Nigeria.
Wow. Wow. No, he does make great music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I would love to work with Aries.
Yeah.
I I would love to work with Nasty C,
Mm-hmm.
and then because sometimes I just drop some couple of lines and people are like, "Damn,
Hey,
man,
that
you
sounds like
sounding
nasty,
Yeah.
right? I know what
So
you
I
I
would
know
love
what
to
you
work with
mean.
Nasty C. Then I would love to work with Chance the rapper.
Hey, right there. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I would love to
that's
work with
word.
Bruno Mars.
Wow.
Yeah, Bruno Mars. I would love to work with those guys.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, it feels like you have a longer list, on the international scenes, than the local this thing. Right? So I see where you're heading with this, right? I see where you're heading. You're making those moves, right?
Yeah.
And it's a good one. It's a great one. I'm having collaborations. Going global,
Yeah.
right? And achieving that means your sound or your music has to be crossover.
Yeah.
Because it's important that you understand that music is a universal language and it can actually reach anybody, in any part of the world. That's why you listen to a song in a language that you don't necessarily
Yeah,
understand,
you still
but however
vibe.
you resonate with it,
Yeah.
and that's the question that most times you'd want to ask yourself. Like, I really don't understand what this person is saying, but for some reason I resonate with the sound. I'm enjoying this sound. There's something that resonates with me, and this music that I'm hearing, this sound and everything. So, that is the dynamic nature of music, and that's the power of music as well, right?
Yeah,
Even if it's done in a language that you don't understand. So, having that international appeal, and that crossover appeal is very important. And I see like that you have that going for you, right?
Yeah.
Which is very important. All right. So, at this point, though, right? This is from a request. Somebody personally requested this, right? And actually wants you to do a freestyle. Because we hear you on this tracks and it's recorded, so you could have 3 or 4 takes, and the behind the scenes where you're like, oh, hey, cut, and I need to take that over again. But when you're hearing it live, it's more organic.
Yeah.
It's more okay. It's like in its raw form, in its raw state. We don't have no vocoders here. Nothing. Just pure talent. And we're just gonna spit some bars. Give them something, and hey, we're just gonna get it. All right. So, how would you prefer to do it? Would you want to go a cappella, or DJ Nikki is gonna just give us some instrumental?
Let's go a cappella.
Oh, let's go a cappella. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
acapella is
Or do you want to do both? You could do both. We could start a cappella, then DJ Nikki just give. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
it's
DJ
cool.
Nikki's
Anyone is
suggesting
cool,
like, yeah,
actually.
give us something on the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Anyone is
All right. So. Okay, we could start a cappella, then
Alright.
at some point, then we'll just switch and get some beat, right?
Alright,
So let's get it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So my people, y'all hanging out with Gidzeey.
Word.
I'm with Fiftee
Mhm.
on the Music and Me plus request show.
Word.
So it's really hard for a rapper to just blow up once in Nigeria. You really
That's
have
word.
to be really good. So
Mm.
it's really hard to be a star with this part of the continent, trying to make his story so that people won't forget easily. But how you gonna do that with rap music? How many rappers lasted a year without switching? Now they asking me to switch, change the way that I sing, claiming I might end up broke if I keep singing like this. This is Nigeria. Trust me, here rap don't sell. You blow up with a few tracks and then you broke as hell. So DJ Nikki.
That's word, bro. Word. Word up. Y'all heard it live. Yo, no vocoders, no extras, just raw talent right
Raw
here.
talent.
That's what's up. All right, so DJ Nick is going to give us some instrumental.
Yeah. Been the same person since I started this. The only thing different now is just my accomplishment. All day I been dreaming about them dollar bills. How a person gonna blow up and get acknowledgement. Man, cause I don't put a lot of work in. Time that I was boxing, when it's time my losses. I told him I'm the pilot, so I'm the only one fit enough to be chilling in the cockpit, listening to trap.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, yo, that's Gidzeey in the building, and it's been an amazing time here on the Music and Me segment. Stroke the music request. It's been an amazing one. Look forward to having you again on the program.
Yeah.
And next time you're going to come on Music and Me, just Music and Me,
Yeah.
where we're going to have an extensive conversation, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so it was really great having you.
Yeah,
And
same
a
here.
very special shout out to the amazing DJ Nikki. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. And a very special shout out to all of you that put a call through, all the messages that you sent. I really do appreciate. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for giving us your time and enjoying the program. And we hope that you enjoyed the program half as much as we enjoyed giving it to you. All right, so guys, you don't want to go anywhere because more amazing music coming from DJ Nikki. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this. It's going to be fire up in here. You know, whatever you're doing, whatever you're going to, you just got to take us along with you. On our social media, you can follow us on Facebook. It's BRTV. On Instagram, it's BRTV_TSTV. You know, get to follow our programs live, you know, and get to enjoy. So DJ Nikki is going to be holding it down for the next hour and a half. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss it. So special shout out to all the studio engineers. I'm talking about Mr. Yums. God bless y'all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day as we sign out. And it's been the amazing Gidzeey in the building.
Yeah.
And your boy Fiftee, aka Nothing Half of the US Dollar, the radio connoisseur and tastemaker. On this note, we signing out. Peace.
Baddest, realest DJ Nikki on the wheels.
Ta ló sọ pé kò fọ̀kẹ́? OPP ó pọ́pá, OPG ó pọ́gàn. Ta ló sọ pé kò fọ̀kẹ́? OPP ó pọ́pá, OPG ó pọ́gàn.